President Biden is expected to return to the White House today for the first time since dropping his reelection bid. He's been isolating in Delaware, recovering from COVID. Let's bring in our national political correspondent, Alex Miller, who has the latest on his recovery and return to the White House. Alex, good morning.
Well, good morning. The former president, or the current president, rather, received his 10th dose of Paxlovid yesterday morning. That's according to his physician, who put out a letter yesterday afternoon detailing all of the work that he did on the president to make sure that he is ready to head back to the White House this afternoon. They say all of his symptoms have completely resolved. He's able to resume his presidential duties. He was working from his home in Rehoboth. His pulse, blood pressure, temperature, oxygen levels, they are all considered normal, and so we are expecting him to go back to Washington later this afternoon.
And Alex, he's got a pretty busy week ahead. He's meeting with the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and then he gave a phone call into the Harris campaign during her speech yesterday, telling her that she's going to campaign alongside her.
He is planning to campaign alongside her, and this is a very important meeting that he's going to have with the Israeli Prime Minister. Things have been a little chilly with them at times, but it is very important for them to have this in-person meeting. It was supposed to be today, obviously getting pushed now because of the president's health, but this is a meeting that he still wants to have. He spoke on the call yesterday in front of all his former, now Harris campaign staffers, actually about the deal that he has been working on, saying that he believes that they are close to a deal and to the release of the hostages, that is something that is very important to him. And then when talking on this call, he talked thanking his campaign staff, but also encouraging them to embrace now presidential candidate Harris. Listen.
I'm going to be on the road, and I'm not going anywhere. I won't be on the ticket, but I'm still going to be fully engaged. I've got 6 months left of my presidency. I'm determined to get as much done as I possibly can, both foreign policy and domestic policy.
And look, he will be on the road likely with the vice president because there's a lot that the administration is proud of that they were planning on campaigning on behalf of President Biden. Now they will probably translate that to a Vice President Harris's ticket specifically, but also it'll be interesting to see how much he impacts down ballot races now that he's not considered as much of a threat because he's not at the top of the ticket. Many people trying to create distance from him in the last few weeks, worrying that he could threaten their congressional campaigns, other seats that they were concerned about. Now he's not as much of a threat, so we might see him called on in other capacities besides helping presidential candidate Harris.
National political correspondent Alex Miller reporting for us. Thank you, Alex.